Hi guys, this is Tickesy from America.
What's going on, people? So today's video on YouTube is going to be me and the dog, my little princess from Texas. It comes from SBG Bullies, famous NFL football player called Trent Williams. Show you about her bloodline and yeah, just show you guys a little bit, broadcast her a little bit on the YouTube channel and invite her into the program, see what you guys think of it. Let's go. As well, because obviously I reckon it's around 27 degrees today. Obviously you already know on my YouTube channel I've already put on there a video about walking your dogs in different heats and temperatures and stuff. So yeah, this is like one of the places I like to take them as well, because even though it's a hot day, all the trees are surrounding us and shading us in, and yeah, we're getting a bit of breeze as well. So yeah, it's one of the good places I like to take the dogs. Hey Tickesy! So yeah, in this video today, we're gonna be talking about a bit of her bloodline, telling you about one of the reasons why I added her to the program. I don't just buy dogs for the sake of it. Obviously, I have to like the look of the dog, and it's got to fit in my program. So yeah, she plays a big part in the program, all in good time. I've had her since she was a baby, when she first got shipped over from Texas. Yeah, shout out to SBG Bullies, my boy Trent and Freddie Williams over there. So yeah, we're gonna get into it now and explain to you a little bit about her bloodline. Yeah, so obviously on her dad's side, she comes from Mega Built Bully Caesar, which is the conjuring from Kings and Queens Bullies. The mum is from Mega Built Bullies 100K, and she's quite a well-known female from in America. So she's got some very big pedigrees. Yeah, for you guys who don't know who the conjuring is, he's one of Stax's biggest sons I've ever seen. I'd probably go as far as saying he's the biggest try in the world. They stack him off next to Great Danes and everything. I've seen little kids on him. They've got very big pedigrees from that side. The conjuring's mum is Queen Anastasia. She's obviously an Ellis bloodline, so she's a very big dog. The pedigrees in them are massive, obviously bred to Stax as well to make him. And then the conjuring got put to 100K from Mega Built Bullies to create her dad Caesar, she's basically a spitting image of her dad. He's like a purple tri tick. Something I love about her is if you look closely at her, which we'll show you closer later on, she's actually got her tan points on her face, which are ticked on her face are all tan, and then on her head they're all purple like the rest of her. Like when we say purple, it's just like a darker shade of lilac. On her dad's mum's side, you got 100K, which is an Aftermath daughter. Everyone knows what Aftermath's got some serious peds behind him as well. He's got HPP, Shockwave, Camo, so we're talking deep into the pedigrees now, you know. Yeah, man, I really like Tickesy. Yeah, so she plays a big part, obviously, with a couple of our other dogs in our program. We have got Stax in our pedigree. We've got him in quite a few of our generations now. I've got him in my first and my second generation. Stax plays a big part in our program, something that we like to put in. I feel like he produces some big, clean dogs. Even though they're big and heavy, he creates big and they're clean as well. Nice top lines on them. My friend up in Scotland, Bloodline Bullies UK, he's got Big Valentino. That's a Stax son, so I really like him. He's obviously Enzo's granddad is Stax from his mum's side, so we know obviously Enzo's very clean and got a lovely top line. I feel like that could have come from Stax himself. She's very clean. She's been in the ring in Holland. First time we ever entered her in the ring, she come third against some really decent dogs out there, some well-known females. She's doing her thing. She's only young. She took a little bit more longer than other females to mature. As you can see, she loves to just kiss you and lick you. She's very affectionate, this dog. So yeah, she's like our big baby at the lair. But yeah, she plays a big part in the program. Got a wicked stud lined up for her when the time's right. A nice outcross breeding. We're gonna bring some of that old school pedigrees back in. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit from her mum's side. So her mum is WCE Cassidy, which is a Bossy Grizz and WCE Parada daughter. Obviously Grizz, for you guys that don't know, Grizz is a champion Merc and Hershey's son. But yeah, RIP to Grizz. He's no longer with us. So she's basically got the mix between, obviously she's got Bossy Grizz in there. Parada's a King Slayer daughter as well, direct daughter from him, which is obviously a lovely boy. My boy MSB Kennels owns him, one of the first original males out there. So she's got some very good pedigrees in her, mixed with some Mega Built Bullies. She's got some Ellis bloodline in her. She's got a little bit of Bossy in her as well with Stack, and obviously Grizz. Clever breeding really in my eyes, because you've got Queen Anastasia, obviously one of the biggest females I've ever seen, coming from Ellis bloodlines. All the Ellis dogs are very big. I've been a big fan of Ellis bloodline from when I first started this. Boy called Demon Wrecker, still to this day probably the biggest bully to ever be created. So yeah, something that I've always looked into and something that I've always wanted to add into my program, which we have with this big girl. As you can see, she is a very big female. She's not finished growing. liquor tongue. We should have called her Lixie, not Tickesy. She's just a very well put female. She's got a nice clean bite on her. Clean female. Tight feet, nice top line. She's nice and thick. She's not too short, not too tall. Yeah, and I couldn't be any more happier how she's turning out. Like I said, we've put her in the ring once before, and she's done us very proud. We will be putting her in the ring a little bit more. But yeah, we got some serious plans for Tickesy. He does play a big part in our program, and we've got some nice breeding lined up for her when the time's right for her. She's around what, 17, 18 months now, so she is coming to the age now where we're gonna get ready to pick the stud for her. We haven't picked it already. We just haven't announced it on the socials or anything like that. But yeah, we will be advertising it, we will be putting it on the YouTube. So yeah, you know, we go deep into the pedigrees, we look into it, we see what, you know, generations are gonna, what's gonna bring together, and what's been put into the pedigrees right back all the way down to like the 5th, 6th generation. In my eyes, when you become buying any dog, you should be researching and doing your homework on all of them, to be fair with you. So don't just buy a dog just because of the look of it, or someone down the road has just gone and bought it as well. Buy the dogs for your own reasons and stuff, you know. I bought her knowing what type of pedigrees I was looking to put to her before she was even in my possession, bless her. And that's because obviously I got plans and I've got vision that I've come in this game with, you know. Just wanted to just express a little bit of what her pedigree's got and what she's holding, because she's holding some dogs that some of you have never even heard about, and you should really look into them, because that's what's really started the pedigree. Like Ellis Bloodline, BGK, they're all their original hitters. So to be able to have that all into one pedigree with Bossy Kennel's cat as well, it's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure, and she's a very clean female to show it as well. I hope you enjoyed the video that we've done on our girl Tickesy. Just thought we'd just show you a little bit about her and show you how special she is to the lair. She is one of our up and coming females that's getting ready to make a statement, so we thought we'd just show you her now on the YouTube channel. A lot of people have asked us to broadcast her and show you a little bit more about her. That's what we've done today. Make sure you hit the comments, let us know what you think about her, and we just roll it from there.